Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swamiji. During those meditative years, school years, and even during my 11, 12 college years, whatever question I had in my mind, even if I asked to Thakur, Ramshadev would appear in my dream and explain things to me or show things to me. Whatever, even if I had a question like how much have I come and how much yet remains to traverse in my spiritual path, even those things would be shown to me in my dreams. And I had started reading other books also. I started after Kathamrit, after the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, I started reading books of Holy Mother, of Vivekananda, of others, because all the books were there in our house. While reading a book on Swamiji, about written by Vivekananda, when I was reading it, in our house, I was alone at that time in my room and I was reading. After reading, I kept the book and I was just sitting. My mind was blank and I wasn't thinking anything particularly. And when I was sitting there, just blank minded, suddenly this third eye region, this portion, as if it opened up, and I was flooded with light. Just light. What, there was nothing, there was no end to it. It was like oceans and oceans. Even ocean would be a smaller word to it. It was just light, infinite light everywhere. And I there wasn't no existence like I am here. That thought was even gone. All I could see was light and light and light, infinite light. That's all. And when I came back to my normal consciousness, it was already late evening, it was dark, and I was sitting alone. And I had, I don't know how many hours had passed in that state of mind. But that flood of light, now when I think of it, it wasn't a particular realization, I realized this or that, not that, but there are several realizations like this which transforms our subconscious or unconscious mind so that we can go forward more easily, have faith more easily, start believing more easily, or spiritual things seem easily available and possible to us. So these shifts of consciousness, this transformation happens when we have these kind of realizations. So this was one, that was a blessing of Vivekananda. Another time I dreamt, it was an early morning dream, that Vivekananda was living in our house, and there was this separate temple room in our house, and our bedroom and sitting room was different, on the second floor of our house. So I saw Vivekananda come out of the temple room and then come to this living room, come bedroom, and he sat on the sofa there. And I was so full of joy. I started saying, Vivekananda, you are staying with us, and I'm staying with you. This is history. Yeah, I'm like, this is history, and I'm staying with you. And he smiled, and after a while, he got up again and he started moving towards the temple room. And I went up and I hugged him, and he also hugged me very closely. And people, like the viewers or people who hear this, they will say, okay, what kind of what did you think, like was he like a father to you, was he like a friend to you? Or I would just like to say that when we are doing our sadhana, when we're doing our like when we are conscious, we think of it in this way, that okay, Ramakrishna Dev is like my father, or Vivekananda is like a friend, or like an elder brother, or Sarada Devi is like a mother, and this and that. But when they come in front of you, really, if you have a darshan, you wouldn't think like my father has come, or my no, not like that, because these are human relationships. You can't put them upon something divine. They are everything to us. When they come, it's almost like somebody has come who is like everything to me. Father, mother, friend, brother, everything. He's everything. He's my life to me. So that kind of a relationship, it's almost a projection of your own self that you are receiving, that you are, sensing. So I hugged Vivekananda and he also hugged me. And then he went to the temple room and vanished. And by that time, it was already engraved in my mind that Vivekanand ji was Shiva incarnate. He was really Shiva. So when I saw him in my dream, I received him like Shiva. So that joy of having hugged Shiva and having received his hug too, that joy, that touch of the divine, that the blessing that I had received, that joy remained with me for days together, almost like a week or maybe more than a week. And I was when whatever I was doing, I was going about. Even on the road, I would be smiling and laughing. And guess people who saw me then would think this person has gone crazy or something. And because this joy was brimming inside my heart, and I was always overflowing with joy for this for these few days, a week or so. So that was a huge experience also for me. So Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swami Ji.